Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here with me today. I have been acting for what will be a decade in 2021, and I just really love making these videos to help you guys, sharing my tips, sharing my own personal experiences and stories. And I know a lot of you guys have been telling me it's really been helping you and motivating you, and that is it couldn't be better than that. So thank you guys so much for being here. Subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, you know the drill. So today is going to be quite a hefty video, so I'm just going to dive in right away. I have my phone here with me. For those of you that don't follow me on Instagram, definitely go follow me right now. But yesterday on my Instagram, I asked you guys to ask me questions so that I could just answer them completely, just totally honest in today's video. I'm gonna spill all the tea, I'm gonna answer everything in depth, but there's one issue. I was not expecting this many answers. If you can see, they go on for a long time. So I'm going to try my best to answer as many as I can. I cannot guarantee I can answer every single one, because if I did answer every single one, this video would probably be about like 7 hours long. So I'm just gonna try to answer as many as I can in the best of my ability. And I know a lot of these questions are like similar, so hopefully I will answer everyone's question in some sort of way. The first question is it better to have starred in shorter films before getting a proper TV role? Absolutely. I think many people starting off don't realize this, and I try to say it as much as I can, but you guys have to be your own agent before looking at getting an agent. You will have to be on many sets and work on many low budget or short or independent films before you will probably make it to the big ones, unless you know people, unless you have connections, unless you know you just have the exact role that the exact look that the casting directors are looking for that role. You will probably have to have numerous credits to build your resume and to have experience before you're booking those bigger roles, like the TV roles and stuff like that. Do you have to be skinny or have a slim figure to book roles? I'm gonna be completely honest, because that's what I'm doing here today. So let me share with you a little story, and I'm not gonna name names, and I'm not gonna name, obviously I'm gonna be completely professional about it. But a lot of people ask me, hey, is like the pretty privilege, like people are like, is the pretty privilege a thing? Is the skinny privilege a thing? And girl, I never really realized it was a thing until I experienced it myself. I'm gonna be completely honest. Within the past year, I have gained a large amount of weight, and I'm really excited to be on my journey now back to my goal weight, and I am excited to get there. However, within the past year, I have gained a lot of weight. Within the past, not even year, I would say almost year and a half, I would say, I have gained a lot of weight. And within the past year and a half, being on a few sets, I really did realize how much the skinny people get looked at more.
Hey guys, I just want to make it known really quick, just because I didn't want it to seem like something else. I was never treated poorly on a set, ever. Every single set I've ever been on, I am so grateful for, and it's always so much fun. And this literally only happened one time, and I'm not even saying I was treated bad. It was just that I kind of slightly noticed that sometimes people that look like society's version of perfection sometimes, you know, have a bigger chance at being the lead. That's really all I was referring to. So guys, please, there is a role out there for you. Come as you are. You are truly beautiful. This is not a common thing. I'm just sharing my honest to God opinion and experience because someone did ask. So I always want to be upfront with you guys, but I am grateful for every single role I have ever played. And this literally only happened slightly one time. So I just want to make that clear. Okay, love you, bye.
Did you ever have a strong urge to just give up on all of it? My honest to God answer, no. Ever since I was young, even before acting, I have never given up on anything. I just have a very determined mindset to where no matter what it was, like regardless, just anything, when I set my mind to it, I don't give up on it until I get the outcome that I want. You know, dieting or exercising, like in relationships or like in school or just whatever it might be. When I set a goal, I always just go for it. So obviously there has been times in my career and everyone's career when you're just like, dang, this is really hard. And what if nothing comes of it? And is this even worth it? Should I look for a different career path? But like, I never was actually considering like, okay, this isn't for me, I have to find something else. Like, I always knew that I wasn't gonna give up, that this is what I meant to be doing. I have to be honest, you guys, you kind of have to have the mindset of not giving up, because if you're one of those people that's easy to just lose hope or easy to be like discouraged, then this probably isn't for you, because there will be many, actually probably more days where you feel kind of like in a dark place of like, ooh, this is complicated. Then you will always, you know, you'll also have those very strong victorious days where you feel great, but you know, it comes in balance. Biggest actor or actress you have met? I don't know. I think like my favorite ones would probably be like Dove Cameron. I love Dove Cameron so much, and I met her a few times, and we actually had matching friendship bracelets for a while, so that was really cool. Yeah, a lot of Disney people. Gibby from iCarly, he was so nice. Spencer Boldman. I met the Jonas Brothers. Yeah, like a lot of Disney people. Did your parents support you being an actor at a young age? They were great. They drove me to auditions. My mom paid for like so much, you know, getting headshots. Obviously I was a kid, I wasn't able to pay for it myself when I was just starting off. So absolutely, they drove me so many places. I am so thankful for everything they paid for. They got me, you know, they paid for my classes. Yeah, they definitely helped me starting off, absolutely. So supporting me, yes. More so, I guess, like believing in the process every time, no. And I totally understand why. Now they absolutely do. And I'm, you know, now it's more of like, this is my life. This is who I am. But I think starting off, it was a lot harder for them to look at it as a career other than just a hobby. So if you guys are just starting off and your parents don't believe in you, you know, understand it, because it's gonna take some time. I think once you really start booking stuff regularly, then they will start believing in you and supporting you more. I think that's what happened for me personally. It did take some time of like, oh, but look, I'm nominated for this award. I'm traveling to this state. I am working on a movie with this person and this person. Something I did is premiering on TV. Then they're like, oh snap, that's legit. And then it's easier for them to like see a future doing it down the road. So now they're very supportive. But just starting off, realize guys, it might be a bit hard for your family to understand, and it might take some time of you booking some things and really proving to them that like it's possible. How can I gain acting experience without going to acting classes? So guys, I get this kind of question a lot. You guys need to go to classes. There is no way around training, okay? If you are an actor and you don't train, then you are not an actor. I say that all the time. The minute you stop training is the minute you stop booking. You need to be training, whether that's going to classes or being in, you know, a class at school or having a coach or just getting some sort of training. That is a must. There's so much more to it that you cannot teach yourself. That is where professional real life training is needed. It's great to book small student films. You don't always have to have tons and tons of training for those. Usually they realize that it's beginners starting off with that type of stuff. So if you guys want to look for short films and student films being made in your area or colleges around your area or something like that, that's a great way to get things under your belt before really starting off. But if you're looking to take this seriously, guys, and you know that this is the career path for you, you need to be taking classes regardless. Something you wish you could have told your 16-year-old self to do as an actor. Ooh, 16-year-old. So I was a sophomore. I think, actually I know an exact question. Something I would tell my 16-year-old self to do as an actor is not like post about it as much, or not like, I would say keep it more private and not like talk a big game on social media. I was never bullied about acting, but I mean, people definitely, you know, like that became my reputation, I guess. A lot of people don't believe in you because they wish they can be doing the same thing. And I saw that a lot. But I think it kind of just got annoying too, because like I was in this one film and I was posting that was like my first film I booked, or one of the first films I booked, and I was 16 and I was just posting about it everywhere. And then like people started calling me by my character name at school. And at the time I was like, oh, hee, that's so funny. But like looking back at it now, I'm like, they were straight up just judging me and making fun of me, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's fun to look back at it now because I'm a lot more successful, but at the time, you know, you just wanna be careful, kind of like grind and work on yourself privately and let your success talk for itself. Care more about yourself and your career and your crafts rather than caring about what people think of your career. Does that make sense? You know? Okay. What is it really like kissing for a scene? Ooh! So I personally, I don't think I've ever done like a kissing on the lips scene. Obviously, you know, I've had many boyfriend roles, characters, co-stars. You know, I've had many holding hands, kissing on the cheek, dates, all of that. I have never done a kissing scene, and I have never done a sexual relations scene. So I don't know. I will straight up tell you though, I have done many date scenes and boyfriend scenes, like I said, and it depends. Like if you're close with your co-stars and stuff, it's easy, you know, especially if you guys have chemistry. It's fun, it's no problem. If you're, you know, total strangers, it does get kind of awkward. I remember I filmed this one short film with someone that played my boyfriend. Never met him before in my life. It was just a short film, so it was a one-day shoot. And it was like really awkward because we never met, so we never had chemistry. We didn't really get the time to like create chemistry, so that's a little more challenging because you really gotta push it. And I can only imagine for like real kissing makeout scenes, it's even harder. But at the same time, I do have a lot of like actor friends who are like my brothers, that we have tons of chemistry. But I feel like if it was a makeout scene or a kissing scene with them, that could be even harder because it's like you gotta beef it up a lot because, you know, it's not easy to be, you know, kissing a friend. Obviously it's a character, but I feel like in that way it might be even easier if you don't know the person, because then it's, you know, not awkward. Do you know of any celebrity drama that no one else does? No, I don't think so. Unless it's like people that I've met. But I will say, when I was like, if you guys have been following me for a while, especially on Instagram, you guys might know of this. But when I was, I'd say 15 or 16, I was rumored for a long time to be dating a Disney actor. If you actually go to Google and like type Amanda Bue's relationship, it actually comes up. Yeah, it comes up. So that was weird, just from meeting, from like award shows, being in LA, stuff like that. And I've been to like a few Disney sets. And like when I was 15, 16, that's how rumors get spread. So that was crazy, getting literally involved with like a Disney Channel star rumored relationship. Like there was literally articles everywhere, and like I was not dating him. You know, I think I might have met him a few times, and I met his co-stars multiple times, but I was not dating him. So that's weird. That was just weird. So that's some celeb drama for you. What's the best way to make a demo reel with no experience? You guys, I want to make this clear as well. You need experience to make a demo reel. So guys, a demo reel is basically, think of it as a slideshow of your footage from scenes you have worked on. So if you have never worked on a film or never worked on a show and have no footage, then you don't have a demo reel. You technically can make a demo reel if you know any videographer friends or whatever it might be. But you can't just create a demo reel like yourself with a phone. You know, a professional, legit, good looking demo reel is your best clips from the best films or projects you have worked on. So until you work on things and until you have footage of yourself in those projects, you won't have a demo reel. It's kind of those things of like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Because like, you can't have the chicken without the egg, but you can't have the egg without the chicken. But you can't have a demo reel without footage. So if you've never worked on anything and don't have footage, then you don't have a demo reel. Is it really as fun as it seems? Ooh, that's a good question. People do not realize a lot of the scariness that comes with it, okay? There's a lot of rejection. You have to be okay with that. There is a lot of last minute things. You need to be okay with that. There is a lot more work putting into it than you think. Financially, it's a lot. You need to be okay with that. So is it fun? Absolutely. You know, you get to do things that so many other people don't really get to do. I'm just so lucky because acting has literally been my dream since day one. Performing was everything for me. Filmmaking was everything for me. What is more fun than literally living your dream? There is nothing more fun. There is nothing I would rather do. However, please realize it is not always glamour. You know, no one is an overnight success. You're not making money out of nowhere. You're not just gonna, you know, guaranteed fame or anything. That's not why you should get into it. If that is why you're getting into it, then it's not the thing for you. Weirdest scene you have ever had to film? There is one really weird one, but I can't give it away because it's one of my films coming out. I've had 2 characters now where I was pregnant. It was hard. It was really weird. Mentally, it was really weird. So yeah. What about competition? I want to make it to Hollywood, but I feel like I'm up against a lot. To be completely honest, you are up against a lot. You are up against tons. It is literally like winning the lottery. Or like winning American Idol or something like that. Many, many times the odds are not in your favor more than they are. So there's tons of competition, and if that is something that discourages you or freaks you out, then maybe go find a career that's not as competitive. But in complete honesty, yes, there's so much competition. You will not get the role more times than you will. I say it all the time, there will be 100 no's for each yes. And maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but there is tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of competition. That's just me being real. How much experience should I get until the audition process? Well, I mean, you know, never too much. I would consider training for at least a year before going out for auditions. That's kind of what I did. Before I was auditioning or looking at film castings at all, I was training and taking multiple classes, like I think once a week for almost a year before I started submitting myself for auditions. Okay guys, I still have a ton of questions and I think this video is already 30 minutes long. So please, if you would like to see a part 2 to this, comment down below. I will definitely answer the rest of the questions I didn't get to, but I don't want to waste too much of your time today. I know I've already been here for a long time, so I hope I have answered some of your guys' questions. I hope this helped you. Please comment below if you would like a part 2 to this video. Thank you guys so much for asking me these questions. I really hope this motivated you a bit, answered some of the questions you might have. I love you guys so much. Definitely follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. All of my links will be down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and as always, I will see you guys later. Bye!